Today we're doing the impossible. We're making my great Aunt Bonnie's impossible coconut cake. Let's get started.
Good things are coming. Good things.
And like always, before we get started, I want to remind everybody that cooking should be fun and relaxing. There you go. So let's grab our relaxing juice. Cheers. All right, so let's get started. So for today, we actually need a little bit of equipment. You're going to want either a blender or a food processor, okay? It doesn't have to be a fancy blender, just something that'll mix everything up. And we're going to build everything in our blender jar, all right? So we're just gonna go down the list of ingredients, all right? To start off with, we need 4 medium eggs, room temperature if you can. We need a half a cup of flour. There we go. 1 cup of coconut. Now these are just coconut shavings that you can get in the store. Generic is perfectly okay. Now if you don't like coconut, you can skip this part, but that would defeat the part of impossible coconut cake, wouldn't it? Next up, we need, or I'm not going to tip it too much, 2 cups of milk. Okay, now I'm doing whole milk. The way I think about it is the more fat in this, the better, because the fatter it is, the richer it'll be, and that means you'll eat less. It's great logic if you don't think about it. We need 3/4 of a cup of sugar. All right, now the original recipe says white sugar. This is raw sugar. It should work just fine. It'll just give us a little hint of vanilla. The recipe calls for vanilla extract, but if you know my channel, I like to add Jamaican rum. There you go. It gives us the same vanilla flavor plus a little bit of depth. Otherwise known by the Japanese as umami. Careful, kid, you're gonna knock yourself out. It'll make nap time pretty easy though. And the last thing on the ingredients list says 6 tablespoons of margarine. All right, but I'm a butter supremacist, so I'm doing 6 tablespoons of melted butter. All right, if you like your margarine, go right ahead and use that. That is truer to the original recipe. There you go. I just prefer butter, so that's what I'm doing. All right, and that's the last thing that's going to go into our jar, like so. There we go. And it's time to blend. Through the powers of editing magic, I will make my blender appear. There we go. Now let's get started. And this thing just says to blend it, so we're going to give a little bit of a pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy. Oh, okay, we're blended. Oh, we're blended. There we go. All right, let's run it on low for 15 seconds. All right, looking pretty good. There we are. Oh my. Scrape down the sides for any pesky pockets of flour. There we go. Oh. Oh. All right, we're going to blend it a little bit just to make sure that's all in there. All right, and it looks like that's all we got to do for that. All right, so we're going to set this off to the side for just a minute. We're going to pull out our baking tray or baking dish. This is a 9-inch pie pan. Okay, you can use metal, you can use glass, doesn't matter. And I have just enough of this butter in the bottom of here. There we go. I'm going to use that to grease the bottom of my pan. Alright. If anybody out there knows how to candy a dish, I've shown you how to do that before on my pumpkin bread video at the very end. This is a good opportunity to try candying the dish. Alright? If it doesn't work out, cool, but it's a good time to practice. We're all greased up and ready to go. That's what my wife loves about me. Yep. There we go. And we're just going to pour this in the center, I imagine. There we are. Ooh, it's going to be just about right. Alrighty. I don't know about you at home, but I love a good pour. It's so satisfying. Alrighty. And just for fun, again, this one's not in the recipe, but I think it works. Just sprinkle a little bit of coconut shavings on the top. As this thing bakes, these things are going to toast, and that's going to look neat. Just going to do it evenly. Just drop it. There you go. That's good. Everybody, a round of applause for the manager. There we go. Yeah. Want to do another one? Yes, good job. Okay. Woohoo! I'm about to get upstaged by my own daughter. That's right, in my own kitchen. Anyway, I think this is good. Bibbidi bobbidi baking tray. All right, I suggest if you can have a baking tray underneath your pie dish. A, it makes it easier to handle the baking dish because it'll get really hot. But B, if there's anything that cooks over, it won't cook onto your cooking element. It won't make everything smoke, basically. So now, I have a 350-degree oven behind me, preheated already. We're going to pop this guy in the oven, and it's going to bake for about an hour. That's what the recipe says, so that's what we're going to try. And I'll see everybody in about an hour. Time to go relax. Let's get you some more juice, shall we? And here she is, fresh out of the oven. Looks beautiful. Golden brown coconut on top. I am sure this is very warm, so we're going to set it off to the side for about, I'd say, 10 minutes or so, letting it cool off. I will see everybody for the plating. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. The impossible coconut cake. Let's see how good it is. Let's have a taster.
That's what we're after right there, fellas. There she is.
Oh, that's really good. Nice and rich. I love the custard. I think this is really good if you would chill it, kind of like lemon bars. No. This is still warm out of the oven, but my God, this is good. Yeah, I know it. I know it. Manager wants her cut. Well, this is delightful. And I would say on a hot summer day like we're having right about now, if you were to pull this out of the fridge for a dessert, a picnic, whatever, nice and chilled, this would be fantastic. I say go for it. It's not too hard to do. If this is your first time baking, this is as easy as it gets. Toss everything in a blender, blend it for 15 seconds, bake it for an hour. 350, you're done. Fantastic. All right. Well, let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about the impossible coconut cake? My great Aunt Bonnie's impossible coconut cake. I think it is impossibly delicious. Yeah. And my manager concurs. Don't need to fuss with any crust or anything. This is great. I think the cool part is this thing makes its own crust. That is fantastic. Anyway, enough about that. Please let me know in the comments down below how this helped you out. If you like it, try it out. Let me know. What would you do for your coconut cake? Is your coconut cake impossible? Is it a cake or a pie? You let me know. I don't know. Please give me a like and a subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize the channel. We're climbing up through the 200s right now, but we're moving right along. There we go. If you, please follow me on the social medias, X/Twitter and Instagram. I also have a Facebook page I'll put here.
Yeah.
No? You want the coconut? Delightful. If you want some merch, please go to my merch store and buy yourself a t-shirt or a hat or something. If you want a similar recipe to this, I have my Great Aunt Ruthie's lemon bar recipe. I'm gonna put a link right here, and I'll put a link at the end to my key lime and coconut bar recipe just after that. So anyway, that's all I got for today. You guys have a great rest of the day. I think we're gonna go and share the rest of this impossible coconut cake. Have a good one. All right, let's see here. And the last thing it's gonna be sweet and rich, and the richer it is, the less you're going to want to eat. And here she is. Oops, let's try that again. All right, ladies. Oh my, that was bad.